Alright. Cheers, guys. I have my tea. Sorry for the slightly longer break, but let's get back. Let's get back to Deeptown. Let's go back to Dwarf Fortress. Let's go back to killing cavern dwellers. It's getting a little bit silly. Silly how many of those keep coming in. 100 at the time, it seems. And so far we are doing good, and we're getting more migrants. So even if we lose like one or two here and there, the fortress keeps growing. But I did realize something as I took the population cap to 120. We definitely don't have bedrooms for everyone, at least not furnished. So we need to do that. But first I think I will see if we got... Oh, actually we need to check the strange mood as well. We might be missing certain type of clothes that they are looking for. Ashok is still the mayor, and I think they are now a countess instead of... no, sorry, duchess instead of countess. Okay, let's check if we have any post ones. Magna Dragomon has given birth to a girl. I missed that one as well. And right, Melfino feat is actually already in with from the previous fort. So let's not name a new one for you. And making some masterwork mechanisms, so doing job as well. Yes, let's check if we have any cancelled tasks here. Just a coughing, that's fine. All these were done and okay. I did connect, or I'm connecting the gates. This was already connected to the southern one. And then I wanted to connect this one. Wait, why do we... Well, that is now not magma safe. Crap. I have these diorite mechanisms from I don't know why I even have them. No, what I just realized what might be... Is it really that stupid? Is it really that stupid? You know what is happening, guys. With the take orders in mechanics workshop. It is taking from this stockpile. But because these rocks are standing in the furniture stockpile, even that this is not a stone stockpile, they are gathering these rocks from here and using them for the furniture. That is so dumb. Right. Okay, let's take care of that. So let's pause that one. Let's clear all these rocks in here. Let's do a dump. Can't paint it, so I have to do this one by one. Yeah, looks like it works in a way that if a boulder is in a stockpile, they actually take a space in that stockpile. They take a place in that stockpile instead of what actually should be in that stockpile. If that makes sense. So should always move rocks away from a stockpile. Guess I should do it for others as well. They're actually taking space from that stockpile for no reason. Haven't really paid attention to that, but that's the only reason why. That's the only reason I can think of why we have diorite mechanisms. But I think we had them from the. I started making only quartzite mechanisms for before. I will redo that one, just in case we at some point start playing with magma. So this one did use. Oh, it's being linked. It's being linked, and it was a quartzite mechanism on this side, so it would handle magma, all right. What I think I will do is let's do machines lever. Let's put the one last diorite mechanism here, and this will be the one that takes out supports. Cave in north. Link to this supports. It's actually quite impractical on this side to do this with so many supports. Should I just connect them with flooring? Flooring, and then just leave like one support. You know what, I think I will do that. Let's do like one, first of all, one in here. Claim these rocks back. Depending a bit on the cave in type, I think you will lose the stuff below because it can get crushed. I think they selected the rock there and further from it. That's a little bit odd. Like when so what if I do it like here? Like which of these is this one and which of these is that one? That is so dumb. they take the rock from the side we can't access when I'm doing this. that's... These should be those ones, right? Yep. So weird. Hey there, Mike. Also, let me take a look at. So these were all nicknamed. The second squad we had some dwarf squad, not nicknamed one. So let's come to here, and this will be sniper. Sniper, so they are a new one in the military. They are learning to beat, but they have been doing some smithing before this. So that's now everyone named in there. One in there, and then let's take a look in here. This has quite many dwarves unnicknamed as well, so let's take nobody interesting 9000. It's a cool nickname. Coming in as one of the new new dwarves in the military. Also a doctor from one of the recent migration waves, I believe. There we go. And the queue is empty, so do put yourself in if you want to be in. We have plenty of dwarves, and this is kind of a generational nicknaming, as we will be getting some of these dwarves as migrants into the third fort when I build that, given that they survive while we are here. One of the slabs I need to place, so let's put them in here. I think we made one for Devil Dawn, who died in the mining accident, which was my fault. And then we had Ixril, who extremely bravely was among the first to attack the cavern dwellers together with the other miners when they came, and lost one life, but the miners and other civilians took out 49 of the cavern dwellers together with the military. It's not that one. Let's take a look at these ones. So yeah, we have some soldiers here that you can join in as. So let's put you guys in here as you're coming into the queue. So we are on the bus, joining in as one of the recent recruits as well. Legendary mechanic, legendary weaponsmith, legendary cook, master surgeon. Pretty badass dwarf, I gotta say. And now learning the use of Warhammer, the military. I think they had some skills from the previous forts when they migrated in. Right, the bedrooms. Bedrooms and levers were the things I was working on. So let's do... Let's do this one. In this one the diorite doesn't matter, so it's actually okay, we use that. And then let's link it that one as well. And then we pull it when it's done. And this can be linked to this one already. This is Cavern 3 gates south. South, and then for that one we need a new lever. lever on this side as well. Okay, so that one is connected. We need a floor in... Yeah. You need a floor in here. And... here. Nope, no I don't. That's fine already. Then build that one. All in there. It's really dumb that they count that one as a valid build when my dwarves are coming from the other side. Actually, what I can do is I can forbid the ones I can't use for the builds themselves, and then that will solve my problems. Only realized it now. They are all connected now. Apart from that one. What? No! What? Oh, fuck, I forgot. Oh, shit. I forgot to check the strange mood guy. I said that before the break. Ah, they went berserk and someone struck them down during the fight. Oh, tantrum, because they went mad from... Oh, fuck. Oh, why did I... I should have gone immediately when I was looking at it. They were missing a... I didn't even check them. Oh. They were in a strange mood in a clothier's workshop. And I saw that they hadn't started the construction. I knew they were missing a component, but I forgot to go and check. So they went berserk and... shit, what is... I don't even know what is happening here. So they went berserk and then they were struck down as a result. And let's see, how many do we have in the hospital after that? Well, it's good thing to see that the one who went berserk is dead and not too many others. But yeah, this is second death in a short while that is completely up to me. So let's see. They attack the chief medical dwarf. Let's see if CRP Drop actually attacked someone and hurt them. The chief medical dwarf hit them in the left foot, that twist the angle, and they fell over. They bruised a kid. They bruised the kid. They punched the kid again. They punched one weaponsmith into ribs, shattering the ribs. And then they gave into a pain. Okay, so they punched the kid a couple of times, and then the dwarves just punched them to death. So I think that was, yeah, but that's so, because I knew that was happening, so I think that was I think that must have then been Minrak then who did it. Nope. Well, Minrak was there fighting for sure, but I don't know who got the kill. Well, kill in a way that they had to be put down. The surgeon hacks the beaver in the head. Ooh, okay, some military dwarf came in and chopped their head off. So was that you? Was it Ice Beam? No. Surgeon. Which of my dwarves, which of my guys is surgeon? And also, where did these fights happen? Ah, in here. Okay. Surgeon. Do we see a surgeon who dealt very much needed final blow? I think it was Chatramar Jr. Yeah. So a dwarf went berserk because I forgot to check what they were needing for their strange mood. They went berserk, and a fight broke out. They managed to punch the chief medical dwarf and one kid a couple of times, but then the dwarves just piled on them. Piled on the insane dwarf, and CRP Drop was struck down. But luckily not more than that. That could have been much worse. Because like if CRP Drop would have been like a military dwarf, and I would have done the same thing, forgot to check on the strange mood, and they would have started going at it wearing steel with their steel weapons, we might have had like easily like super quick lose like 30 dwarves when military dwarf would go like berserk like that. Oh no, wait a minute. Is the fighting going on? Did we get like loyalty cascade out of this? Oh, for fuck's sake. No. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you are not. No, you are not. Please. These were old news, right? We are not fighting anymore. Oh, come on. Oh fuck, it's loyalty cascade. Oh, this can be bad. Oh, this is why you always check your strange mood wars. For fuck's sake, don't kill each other, please. Oh fuck. I don't know what that is about. I don't know, they dumped something. Where did this happen? Okay, that's fine. Okay, this is scary. This is really scary. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. They are fighting each other. They are fighting each other as a result of that. Probably like they... because a dwarf killed another, even that it was a berserk one. Oh no, someone is unconscious because they are continuously beating them in the head. Why are you showing this spot when it's not happening in this spot? Why do you show that spot? Come on, game. No, but this is old log. This is old log. This is the Weaver. What? Oh, right. We are getting into a combat lock their thoughts afterwards. Okay, there's probably not actual fighting happening anymore. The game is just acting out super weird. Yeah, this... I even left this here. Oh, so stupid. I left this here so I would remember it after a break, but of course I didn't. That's my bad. 100% my bad. Okay, what are you dumping? Oh no! Actually, these are meals. I saw some rotten meals there that we were throwing away. That's what's happening there. Yeah, that's what the masterworks are, bros. Okay, but yeah, that combat log was a little bit odd there, as we yeah, they are throwing away some rotten meals. And also, I see my stockpile there, one completely full. Need to do something about this. Maybe we'll carve out some space in here for some. Well, you know what? Let's take a couple of things from here. Nah, let's mine this. More stockpile space for furniture stuff. I'm a specific one for mechanisms in there and pins. Oh, unfortunate accident there. I simply forgot, and I still see that they haven't got rid of Rested Bandit's nose. So let's dump that into the lava. Let's engrave a memorial slab for the unfortunate dwarf who didn't fulfill their strange mood. CRP drop. And then in here, let's continue connecting that one to that one. Then I think all these different platforms are connected to another. They are being supported by that one and these ones. So I think I might test this and connect the support to all but one support. And nothing should happen when I do it. So now we take this one out. Hitting all these rocks here for now. So I will do a test. This one is the real support. This one is the real support north. See some Grundles running around. I don't know how they got to the upper stairs, but anyway. Right, let's see. This one is the Cavern. 3 gates south. That's we're gonna link into. Link into that one. Yeah, this is what happens sometimes. Like you get their what? Like we get the combat log, even that there's actually like they are sparring, and we got the combat log because they were previously involved in fighting the other dwarves. Kind of works in a weird way. Okay, we have a lot of supports here because before I connected them from the top. So let's do in here. So this one has been connected to the supports. So then in here we will link this one. So this will be the cave, the no cave in test. And we will link this one to like everything but the real supports. So we'll link it here, link it here, link it there, link it there, there. Man, there's a lot. Yeah, it's definitely good what I did on top. That's one. Then at these 4 we still need to connect. And then when we pull that lever, nothing should happen. That's the idea. And then this one will be the actual supports holding everything up. Yeah, I was scared there for a moment when I saw the combat logs popping up, but it's actually it's a bug that happens that when they are in a combat, at least with like between dwarves, you get like their thoughts into the combat log or the combat log notification afterwards, and that scared the hell out of me. Okay, that has been connected. I know I'm using a lot of quartzite at the moment, so I think we will go up on top, where actually this should be closed first of all. So it is this one. And cloth there that I could take to a stockpile. But then in here definitely have some limonite on this level as well. So let's mine that one. And then how do we do this? I started from the outside of the map. You're not gonna let me put it, but if I do this, you Oh no, it's on also. Never mind. Let's do that. Do that. And that, and then if that's on that level. Oh, we have some limonite here I have already exposed. Okay. That's what I just did, and let's just get the ones we already know about. That's one, and actually what I could do here as well. Let's forget this, what I did. Here. Just do 2. What am I even clicking? Why are you... No, wait, did I like click outside the zone into the menu itself? Okay, that was weird. So I want to know if there's more ore here somewhere. More ore where we don't see it. Here we know there is one, we are doing that. And then we want to mine more. Right, I actually don't have the rock salt drop yet, so we could do that. This can be a bit low priority. Low priority here, let's do these levels like that. Dolomites. Where's the drop in here? Drop is in here, so we will do a construction, drag stop, that direction here. We'll do rock salt collector, stone, water, rock, wheelbarrows in it. This is called rock salt drop. Stop is there. No rules. Take from. That's one. Take rock salts. That will be delivered 100 levels down from there, and then we want more quartzite from here. Just with little bit of priority. Like that. Then with smaller priority. Smaller priority like this. There. So many grundles now that now that the Cavern dwellers are not killing them. Curious. Curious. Has Nicholas been doing anything what they are actually here to do, which is monster slaying? No, still no. I don't think the monster slayers are really like working that well. Maybe they are don't interested in grundles, and they only do it when you have something actual to take. So the southern gate linked, northern gate linked, both gates linked to the north, so this needs to be linked to the south. And I see the hatches opened there, so that means it was linked, which is this one. Load stockpiles are completely full. It's quite a small stockpile as well. I do have these looms here. Looms here with stairs there, so that could work. Mechanisms here. All none. Mechanisms. Take them away from the generic one. And then that will start emptying if we... Actually, while I'm looking at it, let's take the animals off as well. Animals. And furnishing the bedrooms. So what I was supposed to do a while ago, and possibly also mine new ones. Mine new ones. I think that's what I will do. Here. Let's see what I use with that space, so let's do it. here first and at least 2 levels of these. Stairs in there. That's one up. But we do have readily made bedrooms in the luxury zone of the apartments, which is in the magma levels. These are already bedrooms, but these were in the works. Yes, so this is where we'll continue. So bed, and bed. Cabinets. Chests. Zone, bedroom, multi. 4 more. Go. The level below. No, actually, there were doors in there. So doors in place in here. And beds. And cabinets. That went to a wrong spot. Cancel, build furniture bed. Build furniture chest. Multi. Bedrooms in general, like furnishing them and everything is is something that I think the Steam version's interface did like a really good job on. Like making that much better than before. Even though it was manageable with keyboards, but so down from there into any sort of danger area like diamonds and stuff. Don't see any. No, the diamonds on that side. That will just get cancelled. Cancelled because there's magma below. And I don't bother with cancellations again. So let's do this level like this. there we probably stop because it's a big magma sea, so it would just be cancelled digging all the time when for damp stone. Let's take a look at red dwarves. If any of them are actually stressed. There's so many of them that I will actually check this with Dwarf Therapist. Dwarf Therapist, as it shows the stress quite well. Yeah, we actually have a couple of the dwarves. Oh wow, they are actually super. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, they are actually in quite a bad shape. For some reason it's showing healthy in here, but they're actually quite stressed. At least according to Dwarf Therapist, that might be a little bit incorrect. So what I think I will do, as soon as I get stuff done here, I will close the bridges. Close the bridges and order everyone inside. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the cave in test and go back in here. Back in here, and then it would be, I think it was like... Right, it says cannot link if I have already linked it, which is actually a good thing. I don't even need to remember. We link it to that one, we link it to that one, link it to this one, and we'll link it to this one. Good. There's also no military training here, which I just realized that I did one thing. One thing when I did these, so these guys actually need to do training in these months. And relax on those, so then we have someone training here all the time. And actually we should have a fourth squad who trains. Fourth squad who trains at this time, so let me actually change this schedule too. That, and they would be... Yes, good thing I checked before I started activating the crossbow dwarves anymore. They had the sleep at barracks order. Keep them off duty for now. Interestingly, it's Burrow assignment keeps the dead in there. So you actually, the count keeps whoever has been in that burrow. Wait, I already named Burrow on the bus. Yes, I did. See if my furniture was organized a little bit better. It was. This can actually doesn't need to be this big. it's... So it would be 4... 4 times 5. 5 by 5. 5 is enough for how many I keep me at once. Right, miners are doing minor things in the top. Still have plenty of ore there. How are things looking in these stockpiles? Quartzite and we're a little bit short on the normal rock, so we could drop these ones. These ones, so let's secure that one. And open the chute so stuff can drop. And let's take a look at our wood situation. We still have plenty, so I think I need a little bit more wooden wheelbarrows. Let's make those. For the various stone stockpiles that I have. And not quite linked yet. They are still running with that. Some individual combat drills there. I think when I have the gates closed, I will kill the military arrest. So I will just let them go. I think these guys are probably mostly squad 1, I would believe. Mostly squad 1, some squad 2. Squad 3 is fine. So I would give it I was looking at that from the Dwarf Therapist. So we would give squad 1 and 2 a break from the training, take them away from the barracks, but then take them, keep them training, so then they would just take care of their needs. Are we finally gonna get like a proper siege, or is this still just like a couple of goblins? Was it a false alarm? Nope. And this looks a little bit bigger. Ah, this could be a proper siege. Okay, so let's do this in a way that we do. We close. Let's close the caverns. Is this linked to something? I don't know what was I planning with that one. Where did I place this? Cavern 3. I don't know what I've been thinking about this one. It's not linked to anything. Maybe I'll figure out what I do with it. Hopefully something too important is not linked. Let's open the lockdown. Lockdown in there. Then we're gonna close the cavern gates. So I don't want to fight these goblins right now. We'll close this one. Hopefully no one gets smashed by it. Smashed by it. Let's see, is there anything here that they might come and collect? No. And then this is open already, so it's fine. So after that, the goblins would have access only to the minecart grinders, and we're gonna close this one. This one so that they can't attack us at all. And from all that, they will actually go into the minecart grinders, which I will turn on. Let's see how many of them come. It's still not a big pack. Yeah, it's still a raid. There's probably some snatchers. Snatchers there that my spotter dog will spot. So let's come and take a look here. That is closed. This should open. Did pull it, right? Yeah, that's being pulled. That is already closed, so we are already on a lockdown. It's good. There's a cave-in test going. Still a whole lot running with that. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Fuck. Why are you there? Why are you there? Are you here because of these drinks? And are they on their way down or up? Please tell me you are going to the right. Okay, you are, and you got scared of the. Okay, I need to open you a path actually, so I need to open the. I need to open the trap corridors here. Always a dwarves in some odd place. You need to go down like go, okay? Okay, they are getting scared of the goblins, which is good. But now this one should be opened fast, so hopefully that happens. Let me take a look at that gets pulled before Minrak gets whooped. Okay, now Minrak should find a path going down. They will get scared of the goblins. Run. Now get a path going down, please. Yes, run. No. Go down. Go down. You have a path open now. You have a path open now. In here. That is now open. Is the hatch open? Hatch is open. Okay. Goblins are coming. I do have the option to just run in with my military, but if I could avoid that, that would be fantastic. It would be fantastic. Okay, I lost them. Lost them. Where are in rack? Okay, so are they running down now? Okay, they are running down now. That's good. Don't go up. Oh my god. Why do you keep... You are one brave one. You're one brave one, but why don't you change your path? Why don't you change your path to go inside? Let me actually cancel your... Maybe you would... Are you actually fighting the goblins on purpose, by the way? Because you did that before. Yeah, go down. Go down. Go down. Yes. Okay, that's going down now. Let's see if they are faster than the goblins. I think they are. Yeah, that's the right direction now. Good. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Ah, yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we don't have access to that one. Thanks Malorpsy for that one. No, where are you going? Oh, for fuck's sake, this... What are you doing? What? Why this has to be so hard? Okay, this stockpile is gone now. That's messing things up. And also... These are now forbidden. It's lucky... Well, it's a good thing I didn't... Where are you going? Do we have some drinks in the... So much for my great system trying to... Oh my god. I guess we are going in with military then. For fuck's sake. Opening that's one bullet. The burrows are on already, so they are still running up to an imaginary stockpile that they don't even have access to. Okay, who is this? This is squad 3. Okay. So then squad 3, together with squad 1, you will come up here, because on the way you will kill some goblins. So let's take a look at their who gets to rush in first. There's a baby there, which is never a good thing. You will get some bad thoughts about that. And of course they are the fastest one as well. Let's follow the militia commander here and see who gets to the goblins first. Yeah, of course it's the one carrying a baby. Why does the mother has to be the fastest one? Okay, so they should meet some goblins on the way. And they are. Are all the goblins dead already? Well, most of them. This one is probably running away. A little bit late to the party. I don't... Okay, I actually... Okay, here's the thing. I want to see what those morons are pathing to. Like, what bridge did I close to block their path in a way that they decided that this is the way to go for a drink. I have the civilians here going for their drinks. I think maybe they turned back. Realized that they realized that they shouldn't come this way. Oh, there's a goblin there. It's running. Ooh, nice charge. Very nice. Not nice that I actually had to do that, because I wanted to kill them in my traps down below, but... Sure. At least I didn't turn on the minecart grinders and get so many kills. Are they going to mine those spots that they can get to by the ramp? Which spots are you talking about? So I'm at a complete different spot now that when you asked that. So I don't know what did you mean? I have the burrows, right? We can post burrows again. One of the big mining orders on the upper levels. Let me just see. That's what did you? Or did I accidentally put something incorrectly? Like this is the middle part is where we are. The ramp here is just a way to the traps. The goblins were just supposed to take. Yeah, I think we should be. We should be fine. Yeah. Because this is just if you meant that yeah, we are not coming from the ramp. We are coming from these stairs. If that's what you meant, I think it's fine. But thanks for checking up because I might have made some mistakes. Clicking on the stuff, but at least that's fine. It's just it's a low priority thing. That's why they are not going there. Then this one, if you meant this one, this should not happen. If this is what you meant, thank you. Because that would have opened the wrong place. Yep. That was a good one. Yeah, this is probably what you meant, guys, so thanks for that. Because this was work corridor to make that ramp, and it's now blocked off and should be blocked off. So that might have caused some unnecessary confusion later on, like, where are they coming from? So yeah, that was a good one. These ones are fine. Right, so now we're gonna close the trap corridor again, and we're gonna do lockdown. Are we gonna do lockdown? No one's gonna get atom smashed in there. Like if there's a chance for dwarf to be atom smashed when you pull a lever, dwarf will be atom smashed. That's the jurist Murphy's law. Couple of more cave-in tests to be done. Actually, for the cavern dwellers, what we should do, like we should have like spotters. We should have spotters. So this should be carved in fortifications, and we should have an animal here watching over this space. So we would see whatever comes from this side in. And then we would do the similar thing in here, like to a spot Like for example, it could even be this one. We should go and make a corridor here. Make this one and then go down and carve this into fortifications. So then an animal would spot if something comes from here. Basically getting the stealthed cavern dwellers visible before, and then in here we could actually even at some points have crossbow dwarves watching this area, like training here, and then they could shoot them if they come. So this could be a training place even. Let's go down from that, so make a practice place out of that one. And yeah, this would go like that. And then to this corner. This corner would have to go a little bit out of our way to do it. Should be like early enough warning. Early enough warning if something spawned in there or something like that. So would we go all the way down up there? It needs to be small enough, so it probably have to be this one. Then we would go to it. Go to it from that side. And then in here we would carve a space for a spotter. The cavern dwellers, because they are stealthed, you don't get a notification for them like you do for the goblins. Just like happened there. Then maybe one somewhere in here as well, like maybe watching over this one. It's quite close there already, but it could be enough to. Could be enough if we put an animal, like we could put it in here. It's quite a long way though. Someone can dig that later. So now that I saw you there, Ashok, why don't we take a look at your needs as you became the Duchess? Because you need better things. Your office needs to be grander. You need a grand mausoleum now, and you need more stuff. Okay. Let's go and let's go and let's go and excuse me, just a moment. I don't know where that came from the lack of tea. So let's engrave this this tomb to be fully engraved, almost fully engraved. almost fully engraved, and that should make it a mausoleum. Then coming up here, so what did you say? Your throne room needs to be better, so that would be this one. Why are you? Ah, okay. We have some of these dwarves who were in a squad in wood fights, and they are naked because they are trying to put a uniform that doesn't exist. So let's make this a tiny bit bigger just in case we need it. And let's engrave that wall. So let's increase the size like that. Engrave those, and then let's put a weapon rack there. Not there. Let's put the weapon rack here. And an armor stand next to it. Then you need two more. So let's put them here. Weapon rack. Armor stand. Then a couple of more chests. Let's put those in the bedroom. Just here. Chest. Those are the needs. And then let's see if the engraving helps with the things. And speaking of naked dwarves, I think most of them, yeah, we have a lot of these who are in the... So I think a fourth squad is in order. Fourth squad is in order. So what happens is that the game, in a weird way, it keeps their squad assignment from the previous fort. Obviously, it's a bug. And then they try to put on the uniform of that squad from the previous fort. And because that uniform doesn't exist in this fort, they drop everything and go naked. So, yeah. Weird. So any dwarf who's naked like this, they have been in the military in my previous forts. So we have at least Holski, that metalsmith. They are competent marksfolk, so they can actually go in here. Right there, so that will fix them. But then we need a militia captain. We need a militia captain, so let me look at... we are about minus 70, minus 75 is our like main fort. That's the Cavern layer 3, and then minus 100 is the Magma Sea. And in this fort, we just built a very, very early initial fort, getting stuff inside from the frozen tundra, and then we came deep immediately. So we have not like come down eventually. We went down immediately, and that was my kind of goal with this one. Okay, but let's... I'm looking quickly here at the dwarf therapists. I will pick up... pick up a dwarf for the squad number 4. So I think Lord Belair from 2nd squad could be the militia captain for the 4th squad. So let's do a new militia captain. And let's look for Lord Belair. Also, let me look at these skills. Do we have some like really good tacticians? Yeah, they will learn those if they go and raid. So Lord Belay is now militia captain, and they will get a new squad with the steel melee. And let's call its visible name as Squad 4. And then we're gonna change the icon into spears. Spears, and let's make it a black symbol on an orange, it's yellow background, and they will be called the Spears of Deeps. And we will immediately edit their schedule here, sleep at room at will for that one. And we'll copy that to all the ones where there's off duty in the stagger training, so that they keep their uniform on when we put this on. Like that. And then they will take this one to actually train. Like that. And they will go for that training immediately. And I will check your things now. So the first one stops training there. Second one, oh, there's gap. Some misclicks, so these guys should train in there. Stop training there, so Malachites, you should start. You stop training in Limestone, and then... Okay, this was a mistake as well, so you do... Train in Sandstone, like that. So now we have staggered training, 3 months each squad. And then for this squad, I will actually this time use the interface here and not Dwarf Therapist, because we can see here we have some of these naked dwarves here. And I know these squad names. They are my squad names from wood fights. So we can just put all these guys in here. So we have one legendary sword dwarf from there. They can go in. Then Sun Bros can go in. We have the other Holsky novice axe dwarf. I have to put them on a squad at least momentarily to clear the squad. I can't take them off a squad from another fort that they stuck around in. So I have to put them on a squad even if I want to just take them off that squad after that. And then you off that squad. That squad, and I see actually Ice Beam is mining, so we need to take the miners off. Miners off, let's see if we have anything else. Oh, actually, I assigned someone to the Bloody Bolts already, I need to put them back. I think everyone else is fine. The weirdest thing is that when they migrate, they don't have that squad from the previous forts, but then I think they maybe pick it up according to the schedule of the old forts. So it works in a like really weird way. Really weird way when yeah, you should be here. So it works in a really weird way for when you build multiple forts into the same world. It's as I said, it's obviously a bug, but it's like, it's really weird that they basically, they keep their squad and they keep their schedule from that old one until they get to a new squad, and then you can get them off that squad if you want, but you need to put them in a squad. So if you are making like a fortress for a civilization and then you make another one, pay attention to the migrants if they come like that. Weird stuff can happen. But yeah, this -71 is my main floor. And then when we go down about 100, this is where we do our smelting and some luxury departments here next to the magma sea. While I'm here, let's put some engravings so these are ready to be furnished. Okay. Then we should have... Oh, they're still mining up on top. Still mining up on top. Is there a limit on how far you can go? Yes. How high depends a bit on the map. For me is 70. And then the bottom of the world depends also on your setting. It's usually around like -100 to 130. But there's always a magma sea under the lowest cavern layer, which for me is here in the 70 where we are. And then at the bottom of the world there's hell. Hell with full of demons if you open a way in there. It's not that easy to open the way in this version actually, but it is a whole lot of mayhem if you do. With this fort we'll see if I actually get that far, but we'll see. Okay, this one was now linked to everything. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna pull the southern gates. Pull the southern gate and just watch that there's no... Ooh. One of the kids was possessed. This time let's pay attention to the strange mood. This one should close. There we go. This one should close, and then there should be no one in this area, so we can now pull this cave-in test. And when you have a lever connected to a support, or you have a support connected to something, pressure plate or lever, and they trigger, what happens is that support breaks. But in this case, nothing should actually happen, because... okay, it actually happened instantly. So all these supports broke. I wanted to do that as a test because the real support is here. So it's supporting this whole floor here that we can eventually crash down with this one. So now we know that works. Let's open the southern gates. Open the southern gates and let's close the northern gates. Oh. USB Driver Junior has given birth to a boy. So that one is now closed. So just in case this fails, let's come and mine this one. This whole floor here. This whole floor here should be supported by this one. But I wanted to be sure, so I close the gate and mine this now. And then we'll build a fortification, and we have a support that we can crash down on potential enemies. A forgotten beast into the first cavern layer. Where we actually... Do we have a bridge open in there? We'll have to go and see. Kuthabe Iquilanula. Enormous eyeless quetzal. It has 2 stubby horns and it squirms and fidgets. Its clear feathers are long and sparse. Beware its poisonous gas. There is another forgotten beast here, the flame beast. But let me see that is this case closed? Yeah. So we are completely closed off in the cavern one. Actually, while I'm here, let me assign some animals here that I probably have forgotten. They've just gotten enough food in the just walking around in the cavern layer 3. So let's do that. So they'll be taken here. But let's see what this does. There's the flame throwing beasts in here. So let's see if this finds a way to it. Quetzal. It doesn't sound like something that can fly, but I don't know. Let's see what this thing does. Also, I'm interested to see if this one goes and... What is with these babies? Cremion is giving birth to a boy. Let's see if this one goes and kills the cavern dwellers. And it's definitely seems that it's actually flying. So it must be going against Flamethrower. Or the Flame Beast. It's not going against the cavern dwellers. Quetzal is a bird. Oh, it is fighting the cavern dwellers. Yes. Yes. Thank you, beast. Heal them. Heal the cavefish people. Just to save my frames, no other reason. The cavefish people are actually quite nice. Yeah, this is good. This is clearing the first cavern for me. Hopefully it stays alive. How is it doing? Oh, they are killing it. They're killing it. Good job. Good job, cavefish woman spearman. Yeah, this one will die. Oh, no longer breathing. Okay. Feels hopeless after suffering a major injury. Oh, this one killed it. Good, don't die now. You are a legend. Elder's Heaven. I think they survived. Good job, cavefish people, and that was a pathetic forgotten beast once again. Like, killed a couple of the cavern dwellers and that's it. What a joke, come on. Give me some forgotten beast that can actually kill things. I said I would pay attention to the strange mood, but I totally forgot. Luckily they went to the Magma Forge and they made me a badass battle axe. Yeah, I totally forgot again. That could have been another berserk after a while. Jeez, pay attention, Zemalf. Dissolved strike, the price of admiring. Etatshabod Teshkat Nebel. It's decorated with voracious cave crawler leather. This object menaces with spikes of steel and wax opal. Nice. She offers it to the royal cave. I think it was possession, so they didn't get a skill, but they are a dabbling weaponsmith, because I have toys. I have toys in the weaponsmith's guild. So they have been here playing and accidentally learning a little bit about weaponsmithing while at it. Good, 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 and a battle axe as well. That's well, it did kill like 8 of them, so that was still alright, but still kind of pathetic. Forgotten beasts can't even handle the cavern dwellers that we are killing by the hundreds. Okay, those things are working. Was this mined already? Yes, and the support is still working. Excellent. So let's make a fortification in here. Select the material. Quartzite block. Okay. Then let's look at our It's weird how things phase through the floors, like into the bottom, into the other floors. So weird. Let's come in here and carve a fortification in here, and Ben and Pastor here. This will be the spotter animal southwest, and we will bring a hunting dog here. I think I will put a door in there just so that we can lock it in so it doesn't run away or something. Oop. Oh, there's a hungry head. Hungry head somewhere. The hungry head is dead. It's fast. There are more hungry heads. Yeah, another hungry head there. Hungry heads flying about. Actually, temporarily this needs to be bigger because we built more of those things when we were linking stuff. That should not be there. It's incorrect setting for that one. So when I get here, this should be opened up like this. And We had another guard animal there, but that's not ready. Miners are mining up here my exploration. We did find some extra limonite there, so that was good. That will be done later. At some point we could mine some Burrow as well in here. So we can do that. This spot is done here. That guard animal, that is. And they just did this as well. Does that mean that they did this one already? Not yet. We can put it into Burrow. Like that. Need to touch those levels. It's a little bit extra here, and let's not put the ramps into the Burrow. Okay, and this is fine. These are fine. We will expand those. Ooh, that is by accident in the Burrow. is fine, that is fine. Paint these because I think at some point I will be mining here, so then I don't have to worry about it. And let's get that off. Good. And then I think just for a moment I will call everyone inside. I want to close this bridge in a way that no one is outside, guaranteed. And wait for a little while, and it's gonna be bullets. Someone is coming, double checking no one is getting atom smashed. There we go. So we are completely sealed off again. Apart from the outside at the moment, right? So outside does have a path to us, but that's fine. We're fine with the outside because we have a spotter animal that will spot whatever comes in. And speaking of spotter animals, I'll take the burrows off now because we are safe. So let's do smoothing in here. That is not done yet, but this was done. So let's move that one up. And then spotter animal northwest. Get a hunting dog here. Spotter animal northeast. Might have actually now assigned the one card animal dog again, so let's take a dog in here. Normal dog. So I think I just reassigned. Reassigned this one again. Let's bring a dog in here. And this one they will mine, and if that's I can set that in place and smooth that one, and we will put a hatch on that we can close. Same thing here. that. These ones will be fortifications. Okay, this dog was now put in there. So let's call this the Spotter Dog Southwest. You know what, I think that hunting dog is actually this hunting dog here, and this one is closed, so they are not getting to it. Wrap corridor full. Went running immediately. Oops, pressing the wrong key. Then bring a dog in here. Then close that one. And then in here, let's smooth these walls. Carve fortifications in here, and I will have my archery range in here, and then my crossbow dwarves can shoot from here, which does remind me that we need to do some crossbows. I will do them out of steel. Let's make 10. Let's make 10, and did I give this warhammer to anyone yet? I don't think I did. And then we have a battle axe. We have a warhammer battle axe that we can keep to someone. So yeah, it's still in the stockpile. So wait, can't I? The battle axe was done by a kid, but who did hammer? Can't see the creator from the weapon itself. That's silly. I don't remember who that was. Probably not in the military, because I would have immediately thought about it. So we have a warhammer. Let's see if we have hammer users in here. So battle axe. I think the hammers are in the second squad. Because we have Sarlon here with one of the hammers. Steel spear, silver bow hammer. So Stony Tear. Stony Tear will take. That's one off. Get new weapon, specific weapon, and that would be the Nossom gun. That's in action there. And then we have the battle axe. Battle axe and that will go for the militia commander there. So let's put that one. Take new weapon, specific weapon. It's this one. We don't have any other axe. Fun. Okay, something is forbidding the weapons in that I still don't understand what is doing it. Must be one of the forbid rules, but I don't really know what it is. Occasionally I see the military with forbidden weapon, but they are still holding on to it. Yeah, no idea what is causing that. Okay, so this one is a spotter dog, so northwest. And this area is fully done, so we can actually lock that one. Oh, I smoothed 2 levels there. Well, anyway, let's put a fortifications in here. And this is the spotter dog northeast. And then we have the one in here that's now been done. Smooth this one out. Spotter animal southeast. And take one of the dogs in here. Hatch so they don't run away. We can lock that one over that door. That dog. That one was locked. And when we carve the fortifications here, we can lock that one in place. And hopefully they will spot some Cavern dwellers before they reach us, even that at the moment everything is closed. And then we can potentially put a cave in on them if we get them in a good place. Oh, I think has the flame breather been fighting. Ooh, okay, this one here in the Cavern layer 3 killed a cave toad. It's also killed a cave crocodile at some point. So this is the scaly louse in the second cavern. This is a potential source for me to start farming silk again, but I did that in all the previous forts. So in this one I was really thinking that I will just do pigtails for clothes. So I will not be getting that one. But it's at the moment killing some things in the second cavern. But yes, one thing I want to do now is because everything is closed, we'll take the first and second squad off here, put the fourth one in, and we'll put the first and second squad into constant training. But because they don't have a barracks, they will actually go and take care of their urgent needs, because they are in kind of bad shape after a lot of fighting. So this one only has the crossbow squad, and I didn't have a barracks here anymore. Yep. So wrong keep. So for example, these guys who are squad number 1. Let's see. Who was in the worst shape? Were they in the individual training? Organized fighting demonstration. Liked. Let's see. For example, Trune Kingdom here. Who's in the squad 1 indeed. So let's follow them. They will probably still do this training they are on now. And then after that they will start getting new things. New things, and basically their schedule should tell them. Schedule should tell them that they need to train. But after they get through this, because they don't have a place to train, they should go and like pray and be in the tavern and things like that. Sounds to me like the spotter animal is working. Sounds to me like the spotter animal is working indeed. Now the poor dog might be actually be hit by blow darts because of these bastards, but let's see if they actually do. There's also Cave Ogre, but I think it's fighting them. It might have actually been the Cave Ogres who spotted them, but man, such a silly number of these guys again. Okay, but it's a good thing we spotted them either by my dog or the other one. But okay, here's what we are gonna do. We're gonna take this one and take the squad 3 and 4 out of that as well. And we'll put the squad 3 and 4 to train in here. And that's way, once these guys get through their schedule, no one should be training in here. And then we go and take and open. We close the trap corridor. We open lockdown. We close the traps from the surface, which means this one is open. This one will close. Then this one will open, and will actually open our traps. Open our traps instead of killing these cavern dwellers with my military, just to give them a pause. Just to give them a pause because they are somewhat unhappy. No, they are training 3 months a year, and they love it. But I want to give them other things to do. But they have been fighting 1,000 cavern dwellers, so they have some bad memories of being attacked and things like that. But they will bounce back from that afterwards. But these guys, they okay. My spotter animal is doing absolutely fantastic job. I'm happy I added it. So we are getting a lot of spawns in here. But yeah, why are they continuing training? I don't know. So I will actually ask them for just a short moment to do just ready, so that they are not in the training, because I think they went into the barracks that they had before. And with the squad 3 I will do the same thing. I will put them in the ready for a short moment, so they stop training in here. They kind of keep on their order they took. Right, and now I can actually put these guys back. These guys back into the constant training. And now they don't have a barracks to go to. So they should go and do other stuff now. Okay, good, that's fine. Can you guys like stop your training? Oh, it's squad 2. Squad 2 as well. Still there. Let's put them into ready. Actually, let's just reset everyone and put these guys all into ready. And it seems to be really hard of getting them off this barracks. So actually, I will destroy this barracks completely. That was just way too hard. Way too hard, and then we are gonna close the hatches, which is this one. There we go. And now our fortress is sealed, but if I open the gates now, the cavern dwellers should come in, and they have a way into my minecart traps, which I can actually turn on already. And then we can open both gates. And then we'll keep an eye out for the cavern dwellers, because I want to do my cave-ins now, so that we get rid of this. Get rid of this and get rid of this ground here, so that we can have our crossbow dwarves. Crossbow dwarves here eventually. Okay, more spawning in here. They have not shot my spotter dog through the fortification, but that's good. And they are on their way. Oh, jeez, there's so many of them again. What the hell? Oh, they are killing some blind cave ogres. Did I link this? Oh, sorry, not that one. Did I link this? Or did it not work because I had the individual ones? I need to pull it one more time. I need to pull it one more time to actually open it. Yeah, because that's the site when it opens. Okay, so this will now open, I think. Yep. And now we're gonna watch when we have like a load of them either in this area or this area. So let's keep on watching how they are pathing in. So I would love to see like a huge pile of them here. I will not do it for the first ones. I will wait until there's like a boatload of them here, like coming through. I see like a good bunch of cave crawlers that they are riding right there. It would be funny if they actually would go for the supports as building destroyers. I see enough of them there now. Let's just do the cave in, because they are not gonna stop there unless unless I stop. What if I I know. Lock the gates. Lock the gates again. Because that will stop them. That will stop them at the gates. And then we can cave them in. And these guys will die in the traps who make it through. So this way they should path until they hit the gates. But they didn't, so that plan didn't work. Okay, open it again. Maybe they went for another target or something. But the good thing here is that they are now aggressive against my bait dogs. Nothing coming from the southern one, so we'll probably wait with that a little bit. Let's just do the cave in now. So the cave in north, hopefully this now works. Yeah, nothing below it. I never checked that. So now someone will come and pull this one, and we should have a massive cave in here. This whole floor here should smack down on these things down below. It was mostly to get rid of this floor here, so that we have space to shoot down from. But hopefully it also kills some of them. Fantastic. Fantastic. I don't even know how many. It probably didn't even kill that many, but that's still funny as hell. Cave-ins are so cool when you do it on purpose. Holy shit, there was a lot of stuff lying about. Let me see some message there about that cave-in. It slams into an obstacle. Is that the only message we get? Skids along the ground, bruising the muscle, bruising the stomach. Oh, that was fantastic. Love it. Love it. And now we have open space that we can shoot from when we get the crossbow dwarves in action. And the rest will come to my traps, which should now. It looks like they are not coming from the south this time, so we'll save that cave in for more laughs later. These things are being mangled by my minecart traps. So there's so many bones here that we don't really see them, but in all three of these, there's a minecart. Lead minecart going counterclockwise in super high speed. We see it appearing here on the right hand side a little, like every now and then, and it's hitting them quite hard. And looks like, let's see if this guy, yeah, there's so many bones in here because we have killed a lot of them with this trap. So we saw the chapperer there get away from the minecart trap. But when it steps in, it will be hit by the minecarts quite many times until it dies like that. And that one died. I think in here the minecart might be stuck somewhere, and yeah, we have a lot of bones in this one. I should flush this with magma at some point. I think the first minecart here is stuck somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's stuck somewhere. But the other two are running, I think. Yeah, we see some of them dying here in the second one. So let's see if any of them make through this time. Usually at some point they just crowd it because there's so many of them. But this will save me a little bit of trouble. I do see them getting hit there in the first one as well. So the minecart is actually running there as well. And I do have a tutorial on how to build this minecart grinder on my YouTube channel, as I built it in the previous fourth wood fight. Yeah, looks like this time is working really fantastically. It's killing all of them in the first one. Yeah, it's running there, and even if it temporarily stops, it will always get running again. And doesn't require any power, as this uses impulse ramps to work. Yeah, there we go. That guy was hit already. So if you take a look at it, it's being mangled by the minecart hitting it over and over again, and soon it will die. As now it's already unconscious, maybe, and soon it will die. So this time looks like nothing made it through. Oh, this time the minecart actually think it got stuck. Stuck for a short moment. Yeah. Did get stopped when it's... So now at the moment the minecart in this one is it's like slowly banging on this chapperer, and eventually it will get unstuck and move again. And while the second one here is running, actually we might have a similar thing here, so it's also here kind of stuck and continuously hitting the chapperer, and now this one died. And I think this one is continuously getting hit more and more, as the minecart here is kind of trying to move forward and just hitting the chapperer over and over again. So let's see. We still have some of the invaders here, but I think the traps and the cave-in already took care of like 100 of them or something. If some of them there in the cave still just hanging around. The swallow ones are sometimes not aggressive when we kill most of them. We have a flesh ball here. Actually, these wild animals, or things that are classified as wild animals, like these flesh balls or whatever, they're actually really good in luring out the cavern dwellers from their hiding places. And since at the moment, well, actually we could maybe close both gates again and just let them be. And this one is still somehow alive in here. Shouldn't be too long, as soon as this minecart keeps its momentum up and hits it many times enough. Okay, now it's in the between the things, dodging the minecarts from the... Okay, they are both running. So whichever corridor it steps into, it will be slammed by the minecarts. There we go, and now it's dead. And then we can stop that from... stop that for a while. Let's put it on... let's put it on lockdown. Let's stop the minecart things, and actually let's open the trap corridor there. So it's fully automated in a way that there's retracting bridges in the corners. So when they come in place, instead of continuing the counterclockwise manner, the minecart slams into a wall and stops there and waits until we want to activate it again. And my idea is to flush this place with magma, so I don't need to clean all this because there's so many bones in there. So many bones. Actually, now that I think about it, why don't I? Because at some point I will burn these. So why don't we just hide all this so we actually see what is happening next time. I forgot this hiding feature. Oh, saving. Forgot this hiding feature, so we can actually see next time again what's going on. Does the minecart trap require power to stay running? This minecart trap, no. Because it's using a mechanic or kind of a design oversight glitch in the game called impulse ramps. So the minecart is, from the minecart's perspective, it thinks it's going downhill all the time. And it accelerates forever. Getting into like maximum speed the game has eventually. And it works in a way that there's a track on a ramp with exactly one connection to a wall and then other direction, and it accelerates the minecart towards that other direction like it was going downhill. So this doesn't require any power. But you can make a minecart trap, of course, with rollers, and then it uses power in a somewhat similar way, but this This design, I have now tested it so thoroughly in wood fight, and this one, it never gets stuck. Some things can get through, because the minecart might stop, like momentarily. But eventually the impulse ramp always gets it going. And this has killed like hundreds of things here in this this place now. But yeah, I think that hiding idea was good, because now next time we can actually see what's going on. Even that it's quite impressive to have the bones showing there as well. So maybe I'll actually leave them be and hide them then when we start using it again. Okay, that's it. That is paused. That is good. That is good. Okay, but that was great success, because not only we managed to kill a lot of cavern dwellers again, but also the spotter animals actually helped me get them. But as per tradition, when Drink and Industry is playing, we listen to it loud. This is now in the 2.5 months. This is probably the 100th times I hear this song when playing, and not even close to getting bored. So good. Hell yeah. Simon Swerver, who I believe is doing the lyrics in there. Simon Swerver did a lot of music already for SoundSense, which was the kind of external utility that played sounds for the previous versions of Dwarf Fortress. And I think Simon did a lot of those songs in Dwarven language as well. But then for this one, they did that one specifically, a new one. But I'm going to guess that we will get more music from them. But I think what is great, at the moment at least, the Drink and Industry is the only song with lyrics, and it's tied to a tavern. So if you don't build a tavern, you will never get it. You will never hear that song if you don't have a tavern. And I think it's just common and rare enough for it to play kind of not too often. And every time it comes, it like at least for me, it gets me to happy mood, and it's so good. Goku-san has one lyric. Well, yeah. But yeah, there's like all the music in this version is like super good. Like I love the music, but I also like the fact that they have that kind of and especially because it is a tavern song. So you get that one banger of a song. I think the plump helmet men are. Wonder if they are fighting those ones now. Interrupted by war chopper. Was that a recent notification or? No, and this actually needs to be closed. Good. Yeah, I'm actually super happy with those spotter animals. Those worked extremely well. And I'm super happy about how I did the cave-in. Cave-in, I don't know how many of them. I think these were crushed. These cavern dwellers, that's one, this bird. Maybe that's one. And yeah, that was brilliant. And as said, now we have a space to shoot down from when we get the crossbow guys working. Zemalf feels blissful remembering a tavern song. Yep. I heard a dwarf sing "Drink and Industry" in the tavern. I was delighted. Let's put archery targets here. Archery targets here and make them out of quartzites. Good. And then we actually bring most of our bolts in here. Actually, any material is fine. Bolts stock. Bolts archery. And in this version I have not been able to recover bolts from archery range. They always seem to hit the target. But this time I will try if I take the front side off as well. That will that do things. Let's do a dump in there. Dump there, at least dump that one and that one. Hey, lightning Roger, I will add you in as you joined the queue. So you will get to be one of the military dwarves because we have room. And more cavern dwellers. Jeez, there's a lot of them, and they are continuous. So yeah, let's take this one. So I think it is one of the recent ones. Markswolf. Markswolf's turned into a sword wolf, I see. So this one will be lightning watcher. Married to Aldorican. They don't have kids yet. Legendary mechanic, master armorsmith. As said, learning to be in the military. Military and good at it, and dream of crafting a masterwork one day. Interestingly, it hasn't happened with their mechanic yet, but pretty sure it will. And cosmic drama, I will add you in as well, as we have this open. So we have another military dwarf here. They are learning to be a sword dwarf, I see. They might still be kind of in the process of selecting their weapon, so let's see how that goes. Might even force them to use a hammer, because we don't have too many of those. But let's see, so cosmic drama. Married to sniper. No kids yet. Dreams of mastering a skill. Well, that will most certainly happen if they stay in the military. Excellent. Watcher is in and cosmic drama is in. And this is the second fort now for this civilization that I'm rebuilding from a dead state. It once had only 0 sites, so no sites at all. And we have built one fort, we built a mountain home, and now we have this one. And I will build at least 3rd forts for this one. I actually only now realized that what is the condition? Can I actually prevent this one from becoming mountain home? Probably not. I've probably gone over the conditions already. So we might actually have the king coming here, and then the Deeptown would be the mountain home instead of Woodfight. I actually would prefer Woodfight to stay the mountain home, but now that I think about it, it might actually happen because I already have the population for it. Yeah, it might be. You used to get a message of like incoming monarch, and that showed you the Cave Swallow Man Civilization. We are at peace. Peace my ass. Tell its peace to the 1500 rotten corpses I have from your civilization here. Cave Swallow Man Civilization. Peace. Anyway, yeah, you used to be able to see the incoming monarch in the noble screen or some screen, and then you could check kind of what conditions are you missing. It's the minecarts they at war with. Well, if you were here yesterday's stream, we fought 700 of them in single battle. When we drained this lake of water, we could finally reach all of them on this other side, and with 20 dwarves, we killed 700 of them into this pool in a single fight, and we lost 5, but. We have done some things with minecarts, but also with steel. Okay, this is getting really old, and when we kill them, just more will spawn. It's kind of a self-feeding cycle. So let's open the minecart traps again. Ask my dwarves to be inside. Be inside. Oh no, that was. Did I close it? Oh, my bad. Open that again. So lockdown should open. That should open. Let's open the southern gates only. Open the southern gates only, and I will cave this in on them. So again, I want to get rid of this. This whole floor here is supported by this single support that I have connected to a lever. So once this opened, they should path in here and towards my traps, because they are lured by the bay. Actually, no, that should be closed. That was the whole idea. Oh, this should have been wait. Oh, they were probably interrupted when they were trying. This should have been locked, so this spotter animal didn't stay in here. Okay, but anyway, now this one is open. So they should start coming in. Smell those bait animals in the trap corridors. So let's see if they do. Oh no, wait a minute. Is this inaccessible? Inaccessible because of the because of this open space. It cannot be accessed. Well, that explains things. Design flaw. I forgot that I isolated this area here. And these ramps don't go anywhere, so they can't actually access this place. Right, well that does explain things. Let's close the southern gate. Let's just open the north one and actually let them into the traps. I would otherwise fight them, but I don't want my military to. I want them to relax for a moment, as they are in unhappy thoughts from all the previous fighting. And then we go into the minecart grinders and ask them to start. And this time we will actually hide all these bones here. So the retracting bridges will go away, and the minecart starts accelerating into a ridiculous speed. Yeah, I'm super happy about this spotter animal, but I think it's also they are not able to do it because I forgot to close the hatch. The dog keeps running away. Or maybe the dog goes there by themselves now. Nice. Lock it. Dog. I never named this one, so spotter dog southeast. Because the cavern dwellers are stealthy. They ambush. You need to have someone to spot them for you to see them, and as we can see, there's once again a stupid amount of them. And unfortunately, the cave swallow people have wooden weapons, so these are completely useless to me. Just a nuisance. But I'm still quite proud that we have been able to take this cavern, and we have a system to take out like as many as the game throws at us. We can deal with it. The previous corpses have not even rotten because there's miasma there. And I also have a spotter animal watching through crates to the bottom level just in case something slips through, we still spot them here if they are stealthed. Okay, I think the... No, I was saying that minecart in the first one actually stopped, but... every now and then the minecart in one of these balls, like the first one. The sounds are silly. They might actually make it through this time, because it looks like the minecarts are stuck for a little moment, but... and the chapters can actually take quite a beating. Yeah, I think this time actually some of them will make it through. Will make it through because the minecarts got stuck there. Yeah, the minecarts are not... they are not active at the moment, so I guess we are fighting. I don't want my... dogs dying for nothing. So... let's open that one and get my military here waiting for the ones who make it through. And the minecarts are slowly running, so it is hitting them. And the third one is now accelerating into full speed again, so it will start taking them out. Oh, I forgot to set them into the schedule I was saying I would put them in. Damn it. So the third one into staggered training, fourth one into staggered training. Second one into constant training, first squad into constant training, and then they can come here and be ready to fight. And we have Zemalf coming in there next, or first. Looks like it's 5 war chapters who made it through the traps so far. Okay, what are you doing? Every time... oh, alright, I think they are pathing like in here or something silly like that. Always one of them starts running and then I have to stop the traps. Stop the traps because there's no way of me stopping. Oops, what am I pressing? Station yourself in here, please. So this one will run in there, and then worst case they will go from enemy to enemy and eventually be in the minecart grinder, and then I need to stop it. It looks like Thonicum actually got the kills as a result of that, and luckily they are going back there now, so maybe they are not gonna get hit by the minecart grinder. And once again, there's like hundreds of them coming through the minecart grinder. It is so silly. Silly how many of these we get. You know what? That is actually I should have a Burrow here. That I place them to guard instead. You know what? That's an excellent idea. Like that, and then for the squad we tell that they should defend the trap corridor. Hey Mr. Faber, how you doing? So while the minecart traps are extremely powerful, I could make them in a way that I have a bridge here in the end that I could lock them in. But instead, like some of them die, some of them come through. In my previous forts, I had a spear corridor following the minecart grinders. But this gives my dwarves like a little bit of they don't have to fight 100 at the same time, which always has its own dangers and more trauma to them and all that. Did I see one of them without a weapon? Nope. Alright, maybe this is not showing. Oh, Mr. Faber, we have killed so many today again. We killed one invasion with military. That was about 100 Cavern dwellers. Then we got another one as I was doing a mining operation, and my miners and civilians killed 50 of them when my military rushed in. Oh, rip cats. Oh, there was someone's pet as well. Oh, stupid cats. So yeah, I think the count is maybe at 400 today after this one. The numbers are just silly. It's just stupid. And too often. Just cleaning up here from the... Cleaning up here from the... Those that got through the minecart things. Let's do a lockdown, stop the minecart grinders, and wait for the last chappers. Minecart things are on... They are on hold, so I can actually order them to go through and finish these ones. Good job. Hey tasty spaghetti. I just started out in Dwarf Fortress. Game looks extremely complex. It is until it's not. Like on the principles, it's really simple. You do what you want, and if you choose that to be your goal, you try to keep the dwarves alive, and in order to keep them alive, you need to keep them fed, full of alcohol, and happy. And that's all you do. They do survive on water, but that's torture for dwarves. Always alcohol. But yeah. You need food, you need drinks, you need happiness. That's all you need. But in order to do that, the game is super super complex. Okay, but we get a hairy tarantula. We do have the fire breather here. We do have the fire breather, and we have the other cavern dwellers here, the cave fishmen. So let's clean the logs. The logs in there and... Wait, what? Did I forget another killed? Wait, what? Oh, there was a farmer killed. Fuck. I should write those down. I should write those down when they happen. Damn it, I made a space for it as well, but we haven't been here for a while. Oh, crap. Right. I did this, but it was late. Yeah. Yeah, I should write those petitions down when they happen. I just forget about it. Ugh. Okay. But yes. Oh, one of them is hanging in there. Let's we come and kill this one. So it will be hanging in there for no reason, so let's go and kill it. There's df hack command to see petitions. Ah! I only used df hack actually to protect the nicknames I'm giving to you guys, because they are sometimes lost in the fights. But do you happen to remember what the command is? Because it's not petitions, and is it in this version already? Anyway, I'm only using df hacks. This I'm only using the protect nicks to keep the nicknames around. Speaking of which, let's put tasty spaghetti and Claiborne in. So I think both of you are getting into the military because we have some military dwarves available. So we have here a dwarf who has just started, I believe, in the military. They are getting at it. Fish dissector. I think this was a recent migrant that hasn't been doing much here, but they went into the military as they had some background in it. So tasty spaghetti. They are not married to anyone, not friends here yet, but I'm sure they will make some. And then we have another one here. A legendary weaver, legendary weaponsmith, grandmaster, animal trainer, master surgeon, master bone doctor, accomplished sorcerer, skilled technician, competent mechanic, all those things. And they also know how to fight, or learning to it. So this one will be Claiborne. Claiborne, this one is married to Minyomi, and they have one newly born baby. Was this the one who had dream of raising a family? Yeah. So they just realized their dream when they got a baby less than a year ago. Fantastic. Let's see if my dwarves actually... Oh, right, no, they considered that one to be out of reach because it's flying in the air, so I actually need to ask them to station here, and then they will come and stab it as it's floating in there. Speaking of babies, Vinsanti has given birth to a boy. Vinsanti was among the first migrants we got into this one. Vinsanti, a legendarily skilled dwarf from the previous fort wood fights, came in here, and I think they have a lot of... No, they're married to Jedisler, and this is their second child. So Dream Wreck is already in here as their second, and this one, Ba, is the second one. They did have a dream of raising a family, but it already happened with the firstborn. Firstborn in there. Okay, let's see who is there. There's Niemst, Niem's there to take care of this one blow gunner. Or maybe not. Maybe they were hit by the blow gunner and they ran away. There we go. Oh, they went to stab it properly. Okay, Burrow's gonna be paused. Okay, well that's
I don't even know what to say.
That is a raid from Hasasa. I was about to say that was about 100 cavern dwellers again from that invasion, but then we get unexpected invasion. Welcome. Much more welcome invasion than the cavern dwellers that we have been fighting with. How you doing, guys? How was your fortress doing? We are murdering cavern dwellers in the thousands. We were around 1300 before today, and I think today we have killed 400 more. You got to the candy? Nice, always nice. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, we're just getting some stuff from there. Did someone go to the hospital? I think they got a little bit hurt. Let's see how badly they got hurt in there. Did they just bring someone in here? Are they just sleeping here because I don't have enough bedrooms? So many questions. I know they should be training, but actually, is this just now glitching a little bit? Well, not glitching, but they should pick up a task. Ah, this is curious behavior. Same thing for this one. What should happen is that because they don't have a barracks to train in, they should go and take care of their needs. But for these two, why are they doing that? Because the others are actually doing it. What is happening with these two? Is this just temporary? Is this because they don't have any needs? They don't have any needs to do. Wow. Oh, that's curious. They are just looking at these fine tables in the hospital. Two dwarves who don't have any needs. Amazing. Amazing. Let's set them ready instead, and maybe then they will go and hang out in the tavern even. List agreements is the command to show. Okay. I don't think I have any at the moment, but list agreements. Outstanding, unfulfilled, and then all. Let's check all. So I failed on Metalsmith's Guild upgrade and then Farmer's Guild. Excellent. I haven't been using the effect that much. I actually like to play without it, but it does add some really nice quality of life things and checks like that. This time, let's remember to check on our strange mood one so we don't get another one berserking. They are building something out of steel. They are metal smiths, so we cannot be 100% sure if they will do... Why are you naked? What's the baby? Oh, this baby. We can't be 100% sure what they are gonna make. But let's see when they find whatever they went looking for. They're getting some bones in there, getting some rocks. They are both legendary armorsmiths or weaponsmiths, so we cannot be certain what they will create. Actually, because it's... Nope, well, we don't actually have anyone in the queue. I was about to give this dwarf to someone, but I have to wait. Fungi wood logs. Are you satisfied with that? Yes. We had one dwarf go berserk today because I forgot to check on them. They probably wanted some clothes that I didn't have. And a little bit of a brawl broke out from that, but we only lost the dwarf who went berserk. Which actually reminds me, I think I have the slab to place for that one. Yep, CRP drop. Got berserk, lost their mind because they didn't get their strange mood fulfilled, and wait, didn't we dump that ear somewhere? No, we didn't dump it here. We dumped it somewhere else. So rested bandit's ear is still here, so let's now properly burn it, as they seems to not to want to bury that ear. So we are dumping our garbage into the magma. Into the magma, and we are automatically throwing away like the wooden weapons of the cavern dwellers when we actually do collect them and things like that. Forgotten beast into the third layer. So far, all the forgotten beasts in this cavern, apart from the fire one, have been slayed by the cavern dwellers. So I think I will let this llama show what it's made of, and let it roam the place a little bit. Just checking that we should close that one. We actually are on a lockdown, as that bridge is closed, so it doesn't have access to us. But wait a minute, what was its attack? Poisonous gas. Hopefully it doesn't breathe gas on my spotter animals or anything like that. It might be pathing towards that bridge. Oh no, it's fighting some. There's Reacher there, and some elk birds. We already placed a slab for when the miners rushed in to kill the cavern dwellers. We already placed a slab for that one, so that was, I believe, in here for Ixtril. So Ixtril was struck down by the voracious cave crawler when the miners rushed in to attack the cave dwellers. Friend of pigs. Actually, now that we are looking at it, why don't we look at all of these? So we have Devil Dawn, who died in the mining accident. The mining accident, killed by a flying object. That's a fun way to say that Zemalf fucked up and caused a cave-in. Slayer of Snobwood Flint's Devil, devoted father, admirer of giant gazelles. And then we get to the ones who died in the 20 versus 700 yesterday. So Homerict, struck down by Chaperer, lover of bolts. And Jetramar, slayer of the goblin, Kalel Fragrant Confuses. And then we have the militia commander, Tommy, struck down by Chaperer, creator of Arc Decays, the sensitive beer, militia commander, slayer of Chaperer, tame creators. And then we got USB Triber, slayer of Raoul System Works. And then finally, from that epic fight, we had Akurno, bled to death, slain by a voracious cave crawler, creator of Fangdai, militia captain, slayer of caves follow men, lover of coins. And then these ones, AI died because I locked them out on the surface. Oops. Died of thirst, my bad. Then this one didn't have a nickname. It died in the first phase of the 1000 Cavern Dweller War. A PS4 Killjoy jumped into water, eventually run out of not out of air as in they drowned, but they ran out of steam as they were fighting into water and went overexerted and couldn't dodge the hits anymore, and then eventually got beaten to death by the Cavern Dwellers. Lover of the fragrant silkinesses. And then in that same fight we had NSA VV. Same thing, also jumped into the water and kind of got separated from the other dwarves and was fighting dozens and dozens of the Cavern Dwellers. Took down quite many before going down, but still. And then similarly, Puska also jumped in there in the water, in the lake before we drowned it. Struck down by the voracious cave crawler Many-Notched in the year 140, friend of Ripsman. So what we had here in the caverns, there was a lake here, where a lot of Cavern Dwellers were stuck in, and we drained it into our well. When we did that, we were able to fight here, and but before, when there was water, we actually had a couple of dwarves not drowning, but kind of in trouble in the water. And then the same way, I had a lake in here. When I drained this one empty, there was like 600-700 Cavern Dwellers stuck on this other side that didn't come through until this was low enough in water, and then we fought 700 of them. I counted them, 700 at least. We fought them here in the dry lake. Lost 5 in this fight, but we killed 700. So it's been pretty epic times here in the fort. And right, that's with that fight against the 700, we went from about 20 FPS to 60, 70. So today things have moved. Steel helm, nice. Today things have been moving like 3 times the speed of the last like 3-4 streams, because before we got this done and opened the whole cavern and dealt with the dwellers. Nice. So we have a breastplate, we have a helm, we have 2 warhammers, a spear made out of steel. Working really nice. Lelu Madas Serot Eser. Who was the creator? I don't think they are in the military, but it would be nice if they could wear that themselves. Wayne Pass, the Lobster of Glitter. Decorated with water buffalo bone and fungi wood, encircled with bands of chaparral bone, round brilliant cut milk quartzes, and water buffalo bone. This object is adorned with hanging rings of steel and menaces with spikes of rose quartz and diorites. I actually didn't do it on purpose this time, but if you want a lot of artifacts, weapons, and armor, make a guild, like a weaponsmith's guild early on, and have it open to everyone, citizens or long-term residents. That way most of your dwarves get at least a little bit of weaponsmithing or armor. And then when you make your forges, have the closest stockpile to that one only have things that you want them to use, and they will select that. But here's the thing: if I had a stockpile directly above or below the center, that would be the closest spots. Even let's say I have a stairs here in the right side and nothing else, and there's a stockpile right there. When the strange mood dwarf comes in here, unless they have a preference. If they have a preference, they go for the metal they want. But if they were here and I had a stockpile in here, they would go through the stairs, no matter how long it is, and they would get the stuff from here and use that, instead of the one that is 2 tiles away in the same level. So they take the Z level. That's why you sometimes, actually quite often, see strange mood dwarves running like up and down your fortress into stupid locations to get stuff, because they look at spots directly under and over, and then start calculating the sideways. But this way, because I have these here, most of the things I have been doing have been made out of steel. But now that I think about it, I did this by accident, as I optimized my steel making of having iron and big iron in this stockpile here. But that caused it that they are using. I've been hoping someone would pick up lead and make a lead warhammer, but so far two steel warhammers. I'm not complaining, but the option is there. Excellent. Steel helm. Very, very much welcome. How is our bolt situation? We haven't been creating any bolts, so I think that is something I will do next time. Next time when we come back to Deeptown. I will think about a bit what I want to do with this fort, because one thing we have to continue to deal with the cavern dwellers. But it's been in my mind ever since we started running into these obsidians here, kind of almost striking into it, that I think with this fort I will make the first serious attempt in getting to adamantine. We have dabbled with it, we got the treasures of the guards into Pierre's fort and all that, and we dealt with the demons. They are not the hell demons, but ones in the pockets of the obsidian. But I think in this one I will do like the first serious attempt of getting to adamantine. Possibly to hell, but we'll see about that. At least adamantine. So I think that will be the goal for this fort. Find adamantine for this civilization, and then we could go into the third fort with some final idea of destroying the goblins or whatever we want. So with that said, for all of you here watching live, thanks for hanging out today. Fantastic Sunday. I feel my head is starting to get a little bit empty, and I think my voice is a little bit down today. I was trying to drink a lot of water, but I still feel it. So I will call it a day here, and we'll continue next time. And all of you watching this on some future dates on YouTube, thank you for watching there. And to all of you, I will see you next time. for those of you watching live, this upcoming week I will actually take a week off. So the next stream will actually be in like a week and a half. Week and a half, so it will be already like March then. Unless I do like a impromptu stream, but I think it will be 2nd of March. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And in the meanwhile, you can go to my YouTube, watch the previous Fort and Forts if you are not watching those. I will start posting the predecessor to this one, the first fort for this civilization, Woodfight, into YouTube this week. Beer Beers is there completely. You can find the playlist on my channel. And again, for those of you watching on YouTube, on this one, the Beer Beers wood fights are already there. So if you want to watch how this civilization started, as we started rebuilding it, you can find the playlist there. So with all that said, I will see you guys next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.